What's up, everyone? One Mono 88 back at you here with the old Tiger Stripe gun, old 22 Savage Springfield Model 120. I dried it and we are ready to stain it. I'm going to be using this Minwax Red Oak 215. I was debating between that and the Golden Oak. I tried it on wood before. This is Golden Oak, and I mixed them. And I think I want to go with more of a red with this black. So, got the stain cup ready. I'm just going to be using a smaller sized pure bristle brush. I wiped it down with a tack cloth. Got some debris that was on it off, and it was ready to go. Roughed it up with some sandpaper so it's not as smooth, so the stain will adhere. And let's see what we got. We'll put the first coat on here. So you just paint it on. It's like you do paint. You don't want it, you don't want a lot, but you don't want to short yourself either. Just kind of work it in a little bit. So just get a little bit more on your brush there. Paint it on. So you want to go kind of thin, kind of light for your first coat. You want to go more lighter than heavier for your first coat. You just get a good even coating. Like I said, you can even this out. Now, the thing with stain is, you can always, as you apply it, it's always better to go lighter, because you can darken it easier than you can lighten it once it's on. I do have the only thing with these brushes, sometimes the bristles come off. Now, I do have a stain pad, and I contemplated whether to use that or a brush, and I elected to go with the brush. So far it's working fine. See, it's going to be different. It's going to be a different color. It's not going to be as red. Not sure how many coats I will need to do on this yet. We will find out. I'm going to say at least 2 on this. It's kind of neat looking already. Different, but neat looking nonetheless. Shake this cup up a little bit here. Now I'm going to try to tip this up here. Get this belly. As you see, I was contemplating whether to Tiger Stripe the belly. of this forearm. And I decided to take the stripes, just take them all the way around. I know obviously a tiger does not have stripes on his belly, but I'm not necessarily making this look like a tiger. I just want to give it the tiger striping. And like I said, you can use pretty much any color you want with these stripes. I mean, hell, you can do whatever you really want. You can do like an orangish. You can mix an amber with a red to get that tiger, that legit tiger orange. I mean, really anything. This bottom side here. This is going to be a little different. Very, very cool. But different at the same time. It's almost like a, what you call that? Almost like a bronzish, kinda. But, I mean, that's pretty much, I'm gonna call that good for this side. I'm going to just look it over, make sure everything's fairly even. That's kind of neat. I like that. Of course, it's wet. We'll see how it looks when it's dry. But I'm going to pause you guys here. Yeah, it looks nice. I'm going to pause it. I don't want to touch a lot of it while it's still wet. So I'm going to give it about 15 minutes or so to dry here. And we will be back. But so far, man, looking good. All right, give me about 15 minutes and we'll be back. All right, guys, we're back. It's been about 15 minutes. Let's see, most 90, 95% of it is soaked in. I'm going to flip. That's what it looks like on that side, the unstained side. One stain on this side, one layer. So I'm gonna wipe a little bit of this excess off. You can see it almost looks red on the old washcloths. However, it does not look red on the gun. It's because of the wood, a different kind of wood. Just want to lightly wipe this down and get all that excess off of there. Alright guys, I'm going to flip her over here. Now, it may still be a little damp on the other side. That's where this tack cloth comes in handy. If there's any fuzzies that get on it, be able to get them off. Right now, let's hit the other side with the first coat here. better in the shadow here, back here. Again, you're just painting it on. You don't want it too thick for this first coat. You also don't want to short yourself, because you want to get a good idea, you know, really what that color is going to look like. Like I said, you can always darken. You can always darken as you go. The only way you're going to lighten a coat up is to, you know, wait for the dark coat to completely dry, and you're going to have to strip it. I did pick this, of course, just Minwax. I like Minwax. It's been good to me over the years. There's some other stuff you can use out there, but move this into frame for you. Minwax has been good to me over the years. It's served me well. Some people say it's kind of run-of-the-mill stuff, but, you know, it's been around for how long? Well, 1904, as the can says. So, Minwax is tried and true. It's like 45 ACP, 1911. 2 World Wars. Hell, this has been around for 2 World Wars also, the old Minwax. So, yeah, I was kind of bummed the Kohl's in there, the hardware store, didn't have the torch nozzle for my propane canister. That kind of sucked, because I was really looking forward to getting that burn marks on there. You know, I could be able to control the temperature a lot better than with the store-bought Bojiden crack pipe torches. But yeah, I digress. It worked. Apologize for not talking a lot. I have this habit of, when I'm really concentrating on something, sort of blocking everything else out. So that's just me concentrating. Looking good and looking good. Trying not to bump this camera. There we go. We got a good solid coat on that side. Now I do need to get that top, the edges on the top, but we will wait for this to dry, and I will flip that over, stand it up straight, and I'll get them when this is dry. Alright, everybody. I'm going to pause you there, wait another 15-20 minutes or so, and we'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. I got the other side wiped down, the excess. Now, I did this top, the top of the stock, the butt stock. I did the edges down through here. So we're gonna let that dry another 15-20 minutes or so. Come back, wipe the excess off, and then we'll evaluate everything after the first coat, and we'll go from there. I'll be back. Alright guys, we're back. We got the entire first coat completed on this. Wiped down, excess wiped off. You can see flip it around for you. The other side. Pretty solid. Did the end of the buttstock too. So now I'm going to get started. I'm going to do another coat. I want it a little bit darker. So we'll do this second coat here for you quick. You got the stain here yet. And the old handy dandy brush. Mix the stain around a little bit. And give her another coat. Brush it on. This coat here you want to do a little more evenly. Even it out as much as you can here. I'll probably end this video here soon, and I'll make a third video, a fourth video I guess would be the final steps, which will be, you know, just wipe down, and of course then roughing it up, sanding it after this last coat is on, and of course the true oil on top to really make it pop. I mean, it looks glossy now, but it's going to be, once that true oil is on there, it's going to be I think I am going to do the true oil. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do the true oil or the lemon oil. I think for this I do want to do the true oil. Just the way that the stain is, I think the true oil will really bring the stain out a little more too, than compared to the lemon oil. I could after a couple months of the true oil being on there, I could go over it with the lemon oil too. So Alright, I think we got everything on this side for the most part now. I'll let that go dry. We'll be back in about 15 minutes, guys. Alright guys, we're back. It's been about 20 minutes or so. I'll wipe this excess off. See, it looks really red on the rag. And that wood just soaks her up so much and changes the actual look of the stain when it's on the gun. But I'm really happy with the way this looks. Yeah, so this isn't going to appeal to everybody, the way this gun looks. The old tiger stripes and all that. And the color itself, a lot of people might not like it. But like I said, I wanted to do something a little different with this. I think I achieved that. It was definitely different. In a good way. In my opinion, anyway. Well, we got... So for bumping the camera there. I'm working up over it here. Well, that's about it for that side. Flip this over here. I'll try to do this. I'll put this side on camera here yet, and then we'll cut it for there. Let me pause you quick. Alright guys, got you back. We're going to put the second coat on this on the left side.